Shouts out to our guest today, man. We got Wicked Wayz in the building. Come on now. Woo! Wicked Wayz Car Club, Orange County chapter, man.
A quick question to Pelon. That's a Roger Maris you got in your arm, right? Roger Maris, right?
It's a Roger Maris.
What you talking about?
Look at his arm.
Roger Maris.
Oh, you're a big old Yankee fan, bro.
Lou Gehrig.
Yeah, Lou Gehrig. There you go.
Boys. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, that's what's up.
Cooks, he's our historian.
No, I only go with sticks in my head. You know,
he knows.
Yeah, you know. But I saw that handsome guy. Who's that handsome guy in that tattoo? That's Roger Maris right there.
That's right.
Pelon.
Yeah, Pelon. You know, so, you a Yankee fan, Pelon? You're a Yankee fan?
Yeah.
I was like, come on, man. He's got 3 other.
I know, but you got tattoos on. Don't question, right?
Do you ever get that? Like, how'd you become a Yankee fan if you're over here in the West Coast and people do?
All the time.
What do you tell them?
My brother played baseball. Yeah, he played baseball all the way till he's about almost, I think about 18 years old. Could have gone pro.
Okay.
Also a Yankee fan. You know, so him and I kind of just grew up liking the Yankees. Roger Maris, Mickey Mantle, Babe Ruth, all the, you know, all
this
the greats
was in
and
LC
stuff.
where you're growing up at?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have good friends that are Yankee fans too.
Yeah, we got.
We take over the Angel Stadium. When
I know.
Up.
I'm an Angels fan. I gotta admit that. You know what I mean? I gotta admit that. You know what I mean? I'm a long-suffering Angel fan.
You know? Right there.
Heavy is the head that wears a Angels hat.
It's the first one. First time I heard that.
My head lays heavy.
Yeah, I know, man.
I got nothing to argue about. They give me valid points. Yeah, your team sucks. Your team's horrible. We outnumber you. Okay, I get it. I give up. You know?
The most priced tickets. Most priced tickets are when the Yankees come to town and when the Dodgers
but you know,
come to town.
one thing's for certain when it comes to Dodger fans and Yankee fans that come to Angel Stadium is the accommodation of tailgating. Right?
Yeah.
So everybody goes over there, have a good time. Everybody has a good time. No dramas. It's cool, man. It's all lovely, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes we don't see the drama, but it's
drama's going to be there if you look for it. You know what I mean?
Man.
But if you're there for baseball, you're with your family, with your friends, having a good time, you know?
Yeah.
It's
right now they have the monster truck right there.
Yeah, the monster truck bash, yeah.
And shouts out. I've been to it once. I might go
that's pretty cool.
In February before they leave.
Man.
You got to wear the, what's it called?
Oh, yeah. Even though you're outside, it's pretty loud.
Yeah,
it is, man. So shouts out to you, Pelon. Shouts out, man. Yankee fan.
Absolutely.
So what about basketball and football? I know you're 49ers.
Yeah.
The Niners.
Yeah.
The Niners.
Families from the Bay Area, half families from the Bay Area and from Oakland. So grew up a Niner fan since I was a youngster.
Montana.
Who's your favorite player? Joe Montana? Roger Craig?
Jerry Rice.
I was about to say that.
Jerry Rice.
Everybody had that one
receiver about that
one card. I had that Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
Was it 100 touchdown one or which one was that one?
I know he did a lot of numbers, bro.
He did numbers, but
that's the GOAT.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, he's the GOAT.
Rice.
He's the wide receiver, the GOAT of all goals.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah. And then for basketball, is it? You don't really
If
care.
I'm gonna go with that, it's gonna be Lakers.
Yeah.
But
By default,
I don't follow the basketball a whole lot.
Dude, a lot of Laker fans stopped watching the Lakers because of LeBron. Yeah, they're kind of turned off.
No, I think that in all honesty, Pelon, I think the NBA lost its appeal and charisma, like even
Rest in
during
peace,
Kobe times,
Kobe.
or you have to have the players, the elite players of like a Jordan style player or a Kobe style player that brought a lot of people to watch in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It did lose us part of its swag. You're right.
It did. A lot of 3-pointers, a lot of ticky-tack fouls.
Too much.
Yeah.
Too much on that, man. But the car club, man, the West Coast car club, the West Coast culture that we have over here, man. Shouts out to the South and Texas. They embrace it also. And I think Latinos have a big part of it. How did you guys get into it? And Jason, how did you get into the car club culture?
I got into it because when I was small, I enjoyed it, but my dad didn't really like that. And I guess he never understood about it. But ever since I understood about it, it's helping the community, doing murals, painting, just fixing a car up. Basically, it's artwork,
Right. I the artwork on the car clubs, I mean on the actual cars, the airbrush, it's a whole different type of art.
I tried getting into it when I was a youngster. I kind of did it, but then I kind of gave up on it, because it's a lot of work. You gotta be patient on it.
Yeah. Did we have one at Chavez? Was there like one of those courses that you could work on cars and stuff like that?
I don't recall, but I remember they had a silk screening business. I had a silk screening class, and I wanted to learn how to make silk screening shirts, but I don't remember if they have like a automotive or anything like that.
Yeah, like
I would have loved to.
I had automotive.
Yeah.
I got my certificate for that. Even my oil change certificate too.
Nice.
Dude, why don't they teach that in high school? You know, that and do taxes.
Was that in?
Actually, that wasn't in Hoopa Valley in Riverside. That's where I got my
Valley?
Yeah.
Okay.
What? I was out of high school already, or
I was in high school, but it was a continuation school where they were doing that.
That's crazy.
that's a trip, man.
Yeah.
And let me get a water cookie just real quick. Yeah, no, it's something that you need to know.
Yeah.
You know? So as far as I don't want to date ourselves. I'm from the 90s. I'm, born in the 80s, but raised in the 90s. And that's when the culture, for us, the car culture, we'd watch a lot of Cheech and Chong movies. And for us, it was like one of those things like the Cheech and Chong. What was it that kind of captured you and wanted to get into the car scene, the car clubs, the painting, everything that comes with the culture?
For me, my mom's side of the family, they look at, everybody looks at a white boy, but my mom's side of the family is from Nicaragua.
Okay.
And then, I don't know my dad's side, so.
Shout out to the Nicas.
Yeah. So at a young age, probably about 12, 13 years old, got involved in gangs and
it was part of the.
Sometimes it's stereotyping, whatever,
Yeah.
But, homeboys had the cars, and we go cruising down Bristol when cruising was legal to go down. I mean, it's legal now again, but, but when it was legal back in the 90s, you just kind of adapt to that environment. I got myself a 80 Buick Regal back in the days. And,
that's what's up.
I cruised down Bristol when I was a youngster. No license, no insurance, no registration. That's how we do it. Yeah, man. That's riding dirty for a few years.
Definitely Mexican.
Yeah, man. So
Latino.
I just I've always liked the culture. I've always been around Hispanics my whole life. And it's my wife is Mexican. Like I said, my mom's side is from Nicaragua. I've always just adapted to brown people.
Yeah.
They got my loyalty to the end.
Yeah. But, we're speaking a little bit off air. Like certain things and stuff like that you align with, and which is dope.
Yeah.
I would have actually, if I didn't know, I would have actually said you are Latino. It's just your swag.
Yeah.
It's just who you are. You know what I mean? It's like your whole vibe, your aura.
Yeah.
Your soul, brother. It's your soul.
Yeah, man.
So some people don't believe it. They're like, I don't believe it. I got to show them pictures of my grandfather, and they're just like, oh, okay, we're good.
That's crazy, right?
I didn't believe my first until you started showing me pictures, bro.
Yeah, I've had the pleasure of seeing you in Pomona. And was it in Moreno Valley? Were you at the Moreno Valley one years ago? Those were by the Hooters.
No, that's they had. I think they had their show there. I think Khalifa's had a show there.
In and out, right?
Over there a few years ago. Yeah. They had it over there. Yeah.
That was the first one I went to, and I was just getting familiar with everybody.
Yeah.
And everybody from Wicked Wayz. Shouts out to Jaime, and he's the one that brought me in, and I was everything, dude. One thing about Wicked Wayz Car Club has always been family, and that was the biggest thing. Hey, what's up? Even if you don't know somebody, but you're with somebody that they know, they bring you right in. And
also, too, that if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be here,
Yeah, shouts out.
Thank
The Jaime.
Yeah. Jaime's, that's my wife's cousin. That's
nice.
That's my primo. So that's it. Same thing. He when I started the bike chapter, he gave me the shot. He's just, I could have gone to a few different clubs, but he's, I came over to him and said, hey, I want to, get into Wicked Wayz, and he was like, let's do it, man. Let's grow it. So he's
a funny guy too, man. He's got a good sense of humor.
Yeah, always.
He's a funny. You will not be bored with him.
Yeah.
In 2 minutes in, he'll have you laughing. He'll have you cracking up.
Yeah.
So you're speaking about the bikes, man. What kind of bike? You've won. How many awards have you won with the bike?
As of today, I just picked up one today. So
nice.
I think that's like 17 or 18, something within like 8 or 9 months.
Congrats.
17, 18.
17, 18, 8 or 9 months. Yeah.
And how long did it take you to build your bike?
You know what? I picked up the bike from a guy that had it garaged for years. It was just had dust all over it.
Yeah.
Seen it, went to go look at it, picked it up, stripped it down, left the paint. The painter that pinstriped it, rest in peace, Pelon Pinstriping out of members only.
Rest in peace.
He pinstriped that bike, and I pinstriped another bike for me, and then he passed away. I stripped the bike down and just rebuilt it the way I wanted to build it, you know.
Right.
Try to stay different from everybody else's bike, you know. Kept with the 144 spoke black rims on it. Everybody's sticks to gold and chrome plated, you know. So I stick with the black rims. Named the bike after my pops, which is my father-in-law, Ray. So the bike's name is El Rey. You know, for the king.
That's right.
You know,
that's right.
So you know, I owe a lot of stuff to my father-in-law. It's like my dad. You know? So there's a lot of meaning behind the bike. You know, a lot of people don't ask, but and I don't need to put it out there. But that's the bike's named after him. That's you know, so yeah, man, it's just
it's deep.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's dope, man. Yeah. We got 17, 18 awards on it.
Yeah, 17, 18 awards.
Yeah.
You know, and I got an Arizona show coming up at the end of this month, so I'll go out there and see what we can do.
Shouts out to Arizona, man.
Absolutely.
Arizona. I went last year in Arizona. There, the culture is like they love us, man.
Yeah,
and it's likewise, man. I've gone to New Mexico, and the way they accepted us, I was like, dude. I was like, what? Yeah. I was like, outside of California, you would have never thought.
Yeah.
But nah, they embraced us, and it's a beautiful thing. We're gonna be in Reno this year. Shouts out to Wicked Wayz.
Heck yeah.
And it's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. What kind of ride do you have? A vehicle?
So when I was younger, I bought a 80 Buick Regal off some teacher of a high school. I think I bought it for like $900. Saved up. I worked at Walmart for like
$900.
$900. But I worked at Walmart for like 8 months. Saved up my money, and I saw a Buick Regal, and this guy was selling, so I picked it up. It was like $900. Back in the days when you could buy a car like that. I think it was like 90, maybe 95. I think I bought it in, and bought that. Went to jail. That car was gone after that. Damn. You know, and stuff like that. But my homeboy from my neighborhood had an 85 Monte Carlo, non-luxury edition and stuff. So we used to cruise around with him. Love that car. It was just beautiful car. So you know, I was in the market for a car, and it was either gonna be a 79 Monte Carlo or it was gonna be an 85 Monte Carlo. So I found an 85 and bought that 85 back in around Thanksgiving, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So we just so it's a work in progress. You know, my boy Jason just installed the whole system in that thing, so it's banging right now.
That's what's up.
You know, installed my underglow in that.
Yeah, underglow.
Nice,
yeah, so it's banging right now. But it's work in progress. You know, it's gonna be at those super shows one year. You know, with up there with Reno and stuff like that. You know,
somebody had a 2019 Honda Accord at the Pomona show. I don't know.
You're talking about your car, right?
That was not me. I didn't have it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your car.
No. But they had this sound system.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
He was at the Wicked Wayz.
Yeah, Nocturnals.
It was on the very corner on the far left. This Honda, bro, the sound system there wasn't. It was like everything was perfect because there wasn't. You know how it'll rattle, the trunk will rattle. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This, I was like, gosh, I have the video. I just have to go through like thousands of pictures and videos that I have, but I didn't get to experience. I was like, oh shit, like the sound system.
Yeah.
So what do you have right now on your? What did you put in his ride, Jason?
On my ride?
Oh, on the ride that you're working on.
So I went on tear amps for the amps.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he didn't have the budget for the 6.5, but I gave him my 6.5.
Did he?
And I was surprised what it could do. You know, because they're only $30 fucking pair of speakers. You know. But we went, what kind of stereo?
We went Kickers, Pioneer.
He had the CBX's comps. And dude, that thing is banging, you know? I kind of regret what I'm going through, but which I went through. But my brother helped me out, you know? And like other people that I would go to, like even Fridays, Compton, this place over here, what was it? Competition, Base Show or something like that. Mm-hmm. Every Friday they have it, you know? And people had like crazy ass stereo system, you know. Every Friday they have that, and I would go over there and just take notes, like, hey, they got this, you know, what sounds better, and people, you know, everybody has different opinions.
Yeah, and then the lining and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I decided to help the homie out. I mean, he was in a budget, so I got tear amps. Tear amps, like, you know, cheap amp, but they get there, you know, they're pretty up. Even on my amps, I spent like $300, and he saved $200 for his amp, you know.
Right.
But yeah, it's one of those you live and you learn. You get it's just like a lesson, you know. And like this guy sounds way much better than what I spent, you know, for
just to line it right.
Yeah, line
it up. Made it work. Yeah. What was the first song you played on that just to test that sucker?
I think it was Spanish music, dog.
No way.
I think the homie put Spanish music. That shit hit, man. I was like, hey, leave it on because it pissed the neighbors off, dog.
Shit.
Leave it on. Yeah.
It was Marlboro Rojo from Fuerza Regia.
Oh,
yeah.
Like
Fuerza
that.
Regia,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that one.
Fuerza
Broke
Regia.
it in.
But the only problem with that is you gotta put at the end like Epic Center so you can get the bass out, you know. But yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
it's
man.
a banger, you know.
I had like I've only had stock. I've never actually put anything. I've never done a car system. But with the one that I have now it's like I'm in a good spot where I could be like, all right, I'm gonna budget this. I'm gonna budget that. So I'm keeping my ear open, you know. But that's one of my homeboys said, "What's the first song you're gonna play?" And I was like, maybe Slow and Easy. From freaking Zap and Roger, yeah.
Computer Love from Zap.
Yeah, computer. I was like, so it is.
Yeah.
I just like the instrumental, man, and similar to Computer Love. All the rappers will jump on Computer Love. I'm like, dude, I'll bust a freestyle to Slow and Easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, that's just my stilo, homie. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So what you got? What you working with on your ride?
You know, I got big stuff. I've been spending a lot of money on it. You know, I got like I kind of want to describe it because it's under construction still. But, you know, I've been just saving up and trying to do things right. Even like trying to installate the Blazer, you know, trying to get all
That's your ride.
soundproof, you know.
Yeah.
And that's my dream car to build up, you know. But
Okay.
I got a lot of things going on. But
If you haven't heard this dude's Blazer,
it's gonna
it shuts down DJs it pisses off DJs at the party.
even
man.
what's that
shut it
DJ
down.
guy? Shook,
Oh,
what was
really?
his name?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, No Man's. Right, yeah.
No Man's. What was that DJ guy?
At Modelo Monday, we got kicked out of Modelo.
Well, yeah, I got kicked out of Modelo Mondays for playing my shit too loud.
Yeah, we went to a Hurley Hogs event and straight motorcycles, Viklas,
They're
and
just-
stuff like
yeah.
that. They had to come over and tell me that, hey man, you gotta
Turn it
turn it down,
It's-
man.
it's-
You know,
taking over the DJ.
everybody starts
Respectfully.
dancing over there, you know, and
Yeah.
not dancing where the DJ's at. Yeah, so he locks it down.
Yeah,
His shit
man.
sounds unbelievable.
But I'm going twice louder now, so you know I'm just getting everything together and make sure get it right.
Simone.
I working with music. I think the bass competitions. I think they're gonna come back this year. You know?
They've been out there.
They're gonna become more popular. More popularized.
There's a lot of San Diego, I think, bass tests, bass tones.
I've been seeing them.
I've been to one where it was in Riverside, and it was right across the police station.
Oh shoot! Damn,
And even the police station had to come
those
like
are-
4 or
those
3
have-
times. And like, hey man, you're fucking making the whole house shake, you know? But
damn.
yeah, I was able to.
I could imagine. Remember the CDs? They used to have the bass CDs. You just throw it on, and it was just nothing.
Yeah, like
but-
Chronic bass and stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah. They had
that was
the girl
my
with the
jam.
bikini and shit. It looked like a lowrider.
Yep.
I fucking love that.
Straight bass.
I know, man. Shouts out to Wicked Wayz Car Club, man. I was in Arizona. I believe we were off air. We were talking about it. They knew about Wicked Wayz, and I was like, "That's what's up, man. Those are my peoples, man."
Yeah.
And that's one of the good things that's always been in a positive light, man. So, what would be some misconceptions that people get from car clubs? That people that don't know about the culture. You know how you said your dad didn't know about it?
He didn't know about it, you know, when I was growing up. He's like, oh, those were cholos, or, you know. But ever since I got into it, you know, when I got my Blazer, I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago. Then I realized when I kept going to these events and shows, and I noticed that everything was just helping the community.
Yeah.
You know, help everybody else with their rides and stuff like that, you know, like pretty much like that, you know. But
yeah.
I always loved it when I was a youngster, you know, and my dad never he's like, hey, stay away from that or something. But, you know,
It was a misconception. It was the same thing with me. I never had the means of having a project car. Now I do because, you know,
Right.
I got my own money. But it was a misconception that the stigma that kind of followed with it.
Right.
But if you really dig deep into it, you see a father and a son working on a car together
And
and listening to some music.
right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, back in my day, my dad used to always wanted a Volkswagen. He got a Volkswagen in 1966, and then I helped him fix it. And I think now, like from a year now, like he understands. Like he's been following me on my Instagram,
Okay.
and he's been watching me, and he's been to one of the shows. You know,
Oh,
and
that's
he
what's up.
kind of understands now. Like, you know,
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that he still watches my videos and understand
up.
what it's about. You know, the
Yeah,
culture and
yeah.
everything, the heritage and stuff.
that one stigma about being hardcore, being all this and that. So my dad, I believe it. My brother knows the actual car. I'm not sure if it was a Regal. I know it had that suede interior, that velvet. It was blue interior, and I was just a little kid. I would go in the car. It was a 2-door, and I would like play with my cousins and be like, "Where are we going? ¿A dónde vamos? Let's go to Disneyland." And we would just act like we were driving to Disney. And we were just sitting in the car, and my dad would get the kick out of it. He's like, "Hey, pinche chamacos, don't leave a mess." You know, it was just like, but he would get a kick out of it. And I always wanted to have a vehicle that I could work on. I didn't know if I wanted an El Camino, a Monte Carlo, but now I have like, all right, a little liberty on like what I want, you know, and be part of a car club, which is more like family. It's not a car club. It's just, you know, you guys are like really, really family. And I've been, I think 3 years in a row that I've been with Wicked Wayz and Jaime and Margie. Shouts out to Margie. She's very loving.
Absolutely.
She's very loving and is very embracing. And she'll tell my missus and be like, "Oh, we saw we saw him, we saw Authentic, we saw," and it's what it is.
Yeah.
And you guys are growing, Orange County. So you guys got a show coming up, April 11th. And then tell us about that show.
So we got so we started. Well, we go back to we started an Orange County chapter.
Yeah.
There's a lot of car clubs out here in Orange County, out here in LA and stuff like that. And, you know, we came out here, saw the need to have a club out here.
Right.
You know, I'm from here. He lives here. You know, our members live here, you know, so what better way to break it in but to throw a badass show like Wicked Wayz always does, you know, Wicked Wayz Califas, Wicked Wayz Reno. We throw the dopest shows, have the dopest trophies. You know, I go south the border to go pick up all the trophies and stuff like that. Yeah, man. So it's you know, we just try to throw a sick show for the community. We try to bring the community together. You know, so we're gonna have this show April 11th. We're gonna have a bunch of DJs, a bunch of performers, probably around 100 cars, 50, 60 bikes, about 30 vendors. You know, we're gonna shut down a side street and have all our event. Like it's gonna be a sick show, man. We're super excited for it. Reno's gonna come down and bring their 63 Impala, bring a Regal down. Yeah, man, it's gonna be Lowrider Super Show style cars, you know, to the show. So it's gonna be a cool event.
I also have a little announcement to say.
That's right. Come on, Marcella.
Come on, Marcella. Go ahead.
Let me see your phone. So I kind of have a little surprise. I let the cat out of the bag. We're going to be bringing the heat with Wicked Wayz models and Relentless Baddies for a full-on collaboration and high-end photos with some of the best lowriders, photography, and models April 11th.
Nice.
So if there's any photographers, models, or any builders out there who want to be a part of this, and
just head up Wicked Wayz Orange County.
Wicked Wayz Orange County.
Follow Relentless Street Brand.
That's what's up.
And send us a DM.
Yeah. Feel free. Shouts out Wicked Wayz Orange County. That's what's up. So we're gonna have some models. I mean, it's gonna be on and cracking. So photographers, you guys want to be out there, make sure you guys tag Wicked Wayz Orange County. Relentless Street Brand.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Artists that are gonna be there. Shouts out Listo's gonna be there.
Yeah, you know, shout out to Listo, man. He's going through some he's going through some battles right now. I took him to court last Friday, this past Friday to
Right.
Man, he's just going through an unfortunate. I love that dude, man. He's a
good guy.
Always been supportive.
Yeah.
that dude loves his daughter.
Yeah,
you know, and
I saw it firsthand.
We want to see his daughter come back to him.
Yeah,
you know, so we're gonna take him to court tomorrow as well. You know, and show him full support. But yeah, Listo and hopefully MC Isa, she'll be there to perform next to him. You know, we love both of them. You know, we got a few more performers. We have Charlie 714 is going to be there. We got Still Authentic.
Still Authentic is going to be in the building. We're going to be there. We're going to be supporting.
We gotta
brother
have
Kukster.
Orange County in the house. You know,
Hell yeah.
What better than have a show than have a Orange County performer there?
Hometown artist.
We're gonna have SCLA Eddie.
That's right.
He's gonna be out there.
Yeah,
You know, he's gonna be out there. Shout out to Blasto for taking care of that.
Blasto streetwear.
Blasto Streetwear.
Yep.
Shout out to him for making that one happen. But yeah, we got a bunch of in-house DJs that
That's what's up.
you know, with us, we're all family.
Yeah.
We're always together. I mean, you ask Jason, we're always barbecuing. Our DJs, no DJ. I mean,
I feel like we're more barbecuing than cruising, you know?
yeah. I mean, it's just
all
how
good,
we're
man.
always in the streets with each other. We're always at functions
loving
together.
That's one thing I love about Wicked Wayz.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
know.
you guys embrace everybody too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we help each other out and everything.
Yeah.
You know.
How do other car clubs reach out to you guys to be part of the April 11th?
So we reached out. Our flyer just came out today. Our paper flyer came out today. We reached out to a bunch of car clubs ahead of time to get sponsors and commitments and stuff. So we got about 15 car clubs that are going to be there.
Wow.
We haven't even promoted. I mean, today's the first day that we really got our paper flyer. So we're going to be hitting the streets hard on that one. But yeah, man, they could just shoot Jason a DM, shoot Wicked Wayz Orange County a DM, say
Wicked
hey, we
Wayz
want to be
Orange
part of the show, and we'll open up spots for them. Same thing with vendors and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to the vendors, man. Danny's Burning Creation.
Absolutely.
He's gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there supporting you guys, regardless of the fact I grew up right down the street from there. I used to walk to that Food for Less that's right down the street from there.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be very, very dope, man. I cannot wait, man. And it's only growing.
Yeah.
It's how many chapters does Wicked Wayz already have?
We have 3 chapters.
Yeah, we
We
got
have one in Reno, Khalifa,
Reno.
and then Empire, and then we have Orange County. You know?
Yeah, man. So shouts out, man. It's always family. What's that, my G, Jason?
Shout out to Weezy. She's gonna. One of our members is gonna be spinning.
Yeah.
That's the only
Shouts
thing I
out to
forgot
her.
to ask. Yeah.
I know we got to get her in here.
Right?
We got to get her in here
I fucking
to
love that, man.
get shouts out to Weezy.
Yeah.
She has those rare funks too, you know, from
Yeah.
Orange County.
Yeah.
And every time she plays some shit, I'm like, what the fuck, you know? Like I never heard of this, but it's dope, you know.
Yeah.
It's a trip, man. I got family in LA, and they say they'll give props to Santa Ana right away. You guys,
You know what? I grew up in LA, and everything out there was like freestyle, and I thought it was like freestyle funk. It was kind of the same thing,
Right.
but since I got to Orange County, you know, the music is different out here. They're more into that funk, you know.
Yeah.
Orange County.
Shouts out to the families. We got a lot of crews. Shouts out to the Funk Freaks. My homeboys, DJ West Coast Renegade, Combat Ready DJs.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, we got DJ Habibi. DJ Habibi is gonna set up right now. He's gonna drop a quick set for you guys. Wicked Wayz. I think my brother, what is he? 16 years old. He's 16. Come and set up, my G. Come on in, man. He's he knew Wicked Wayz was coming through, and my brother DJ West Coast Renegade was all like, let's show him what time it is, man.
Let's hear it.
My brother's gonna jump in the mix. Speaking of that, when we come back, I want to know your top 5 tracks that you guys bump to get ready for the Lowrider show. What's the process? What are you guys using to clean up the rides, clean up their bikes? How do you get it prepped up like that? And obviously, you know what, we're repping Wicked Wayz Car Club, where they could actually find the merch. Is it going to be available for sale on April 11th and stuff like that? So we want to make sure we spread the word for everybody as Habibi gets on right now. 16 years old, man. DJ Habibi. You know, they asked me if he was Middle Eastern.
Hey, that's his mom's story. He's
Gonna have to tell us, because I always have to clear it up. He's like, is he a Habibi? He's all like,
this is his own birth certificate.
Yeah. No, what is it?
Yeah, it's Isaiah Habibi Martinez.
Habibi Martinez, my guy right there, man. This is your 3rd time mixing right here, right? So we could say it's your second home. I think it's his 3rd time West Coast, right? I think it's the West Coast Renegade. 16 years old, DJ West Coast. I started this show with DJ West Coast Renegade. I believe it was like 8 years ago that we've been mixing.
Biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy every morning, Sunday mornings. You know,
yeah.
he should make me a godfather to his youngest son, but he didn't. We had oysters. We had oysters one Sunday after the show.
Yeah.
That was it, man. Oysters.
Yeah, I'm 8-year-old now.
Yeah, now he has an 8-year-old. And I was all like, every Christmas he gets me, hey, guess what? Christmas time coming around, man. Charge me for child support. He's
Yeah.
So yeah, man, Wicked Wayz Car Club. It's dope what you guys do for the community. I know you guys have Wicked Wednesdays that you guys cruise it.
That's not, I mean, we had Wicked Wednesdays. We also had a donation with
Yeah, we did a Christmas. We got a bunch of toys donated to us, and so you know, we try to run things a little bit different. We try to give back to the community. If we get donations from something, we try to turn around and give those donations right back to the community. So we had a bunch of kids. Hey, bring your stockings to where we're gonna have our show, and we had a line of kids come up with stockings. We filled up their stockings with toys and make kids happy and stuff like that. So we try to give back to our community as much as we can. That's what it's all about. So I think we're gonna try to do something in July for back to school. Okay. Try to fill up some backpacks and stuff like that. So that's something that we're trying to get into the works and stuff. But try to get back.
And maybe an Easter basket too, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe an Easter basket,
man. I always thought, and I was going to save it after the mix, I always thought that Easter Sunday was the first official day of lowriding. Because we would always go to Bristol. We'd always go Miles Square Park.
Are you still doing that?
Yeah, man. And I always...
But Miles Square Park started when, though? That was like recent, right?
No, Miles Square Park, we used to do it on Easter also. So we'd go to Bristol. And Monday?
How long ago, though? Like they started doing it?
We were in the 90s.
Really?
Yeah, it was back. I remember.
Yeah.
I never went out there, but I always heard of people used to.
Yeah, man. When I was staying out there for like how long have I been out there? For like 2 years. And I never heard of like a cruise out there. And then I text this guy, how come you guys don't do it at Miles Square? And then like next week they fucking had a Miles Square cruise night, a cruise day,
Probably politics.
Probably, but yeah.
That's one thing I love you about you guys, that it's family. There's no politics involved.
Yeah.
And it's like consistent.
Yeah.
Consistent. It's all like, that's what's up, man. And I know a lot of car clubs, sometimes they're in the fence about, hey, I want to go and hang out with these people. And they're just like the unknown. The little like unknown, and it was like, no, man, Kyle. And even my homeboys from Long Beach, I'll tell them, hey, man, it's all good, dog. He was supposed to meet me in Pomona, but he was just like, oh, man, I don't know anybody out there from Long Beach. I'm like, dude, it's not even like that, man. But now I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna be like, hey, man, reach out to Jason, reach out to my boy David, and then he'll be able to be like, all right, man, this is how I'm coming with, because he's doing the same thing. He's working on his Blazer with his son.
Oh, shit.
So the Blazer that he's working on, his son's going to have it.
Oh, okay.
And we just talk about those stories, and we just, we family, bro.
Yeah. Right.
So we just love it. Even better. Like, oh, man, my son's doing this to his Blazer. I'm doing this mine with my vehicle. And it just builds that bond. And
it does.
Come on, man.
I had that bond with my dad when I was doing Volkswagen.
The Volkswagen.
My dad used to be the president of German Kings. And that's where I kind of got into it, and I had my own Volkswagen, but I kind of made it to like
a Bug, or what kind of
a Bug. It was on 1969.
Okay,
and I kind of built it to like a rat rod style, and it had hydros.
Oh shit!
But I couldn't never finished it, and time was hard, and I had to sell it. I needed a daily.
Yeah.
But it gets to a point like that, But you can't just give
Life
up. You
happens.
gotta continue. And
I
don't give up.
know. I was driving today. My first car that I ever bought myself was a Mustang. It was just like a V6 Mustang. And I was walking with my lady today, and I was out like looking at a GT. And I was like, which one was crazy? The 71, 77, I believe it was, the Mustang. Mm-hmm. My brother-in-law had it. And I always looked at it like, damn, that's a dope-ass car to fix up. And I was telling her, like, I've never had a project car. And she's like, you should do it, babe. Being supportive. Shouts out to her.
It's a green light right there.
Yeah. But I was telling her, like, growing up, I was on we were like WIC kids. We were on welfare. We're just like that wasn't obtainable. Yeah. But now we're just like, okay, we got a little bread here and there. Now we could actually do it and still be part of something. So you never know, man. I might be joining you guys. I gotta find the right car. I'm like Still Authentic, Wicked Wayz Car Club. Shouts out because Margie and my lady, they're like this. They're really close.
Shout out to Margie.
Really
I love
sweet.
Margie.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love Margie too. She's really sweet.
She is. We gonna see what we got. How we looking, West Coast? We ready to rock and roll, man. We got DJ Habibi. We're gonna come back with Wicked Wayz Car Club. Got love right here for Wicked Wayz Car Club, man. We appreciate you guys. What's setting off what tracks did you guys play yourself? Real quick, Pelon. What are the top 5 tracks that get you up and ready for show and ride?
You know, as a youngster, I always grew up with Mexican rap. So
Okay.
Nothing against anything else, but I grew up with CLS,
Okay.
Cali Lifestyle.
Cali
grew
Lifestyle.
up Mr. Shadow,
Mr.
Lil
Shadow,
Rob,
619.
yeah, just Kid Frost.
Eras un travieso for sure.
Kid Frost got me out of a lot of dark times, man. You know,
Yeah.
so East Side Rendezvous was
Rendezvous.
that jam, to just
Yeah.
to play. A lot of CLS. I don't really have any favorite tracks. I mean, I love music all around.
Right.
I mean, shit, I listen to country. You know what I'm saying? So,
That's what's up.
But a lot of Mexican rap is
That's
what I like
what's
to
up,
stay
man.
to.
That's a trip, man.
A lot of stay to the gente,
What about you, Jason?
When I first started listening to music, my dad would play like Funky Little B from Connie,
Okay.
And that's something when I was a youngster, he would,
you mentioned
always
the
play that.
freestyle.
Yeah, freestyle was the crazy thing. Until I got to Orange County, I started hearing, these funk like Only You by Steven, Only You, Steven. I can't even pronounce the last name, but
I think Kukster would know. Kukster would know.
Morton or something like that, Mm-hmm. But it just depends where I go. Like if I go to Crenshaw or like that Broadway, there's this Broadway, they do this every Sunday. I would probably play like Posse on Broadway, That's a crazy hit.
on Broadway.
And then I play the Atomic Dog from George Clinton, that has the fucking nice bass, like
Ronnie Hudson.
But when I first got my Blazer, I played Little Weirdo from Bagwagon. I don't know if you heard that. It hits. That's when I first started. That's my get down.
How do you guys feel about music? We sample a lot, and now I think freestyle music is gonna get sampled a lot in 2026. Funk music gets sampled. How do you guys feel about when they remake them? How do you guys feel about it?
I mean, I think
It's dope.
Pac and Biggie, back in the day, sampled a lot of music, and I think they kind of made the entrance to that. But I'm all for it,
Yeah.
I'm all for new things out there,
There was Tuxedo.
Mm-hmm.
What's the original? Well, what is it? Ain't No Fun.
Mm-hmm.
So Ain't No Fun was Snoop Dogg. Come in, Cookster. Ain't No Fun was Cookster.
I think it's You're the One, no?
You are the one.
Yeah,
You're
the
the number one.
You're number one. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. By Tuxedo, they sampled it also,
Yeah, they did a Snoop Dogg rendition.
and then they did Heartbreaker. Is it Heartbreaker that Mariah Carey does it?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Heartbreaker, right?
Yeah.
So as a DJ, I always think about how they would go rock the sample, go with the new age one, because the new cats are remixing the remix, and then go back to the original sample where they got it. Yeah. You would be able to mix that song 4 different times that I know of.
Yeah.
And I think that's so dope. Like when you're rocking a party and you got different generations. Shouts out to our boy Listo. And with his daughter, that she's gonna be the next generation, and then we're coming with it, and she's gonna be able to be like, yo, I was rocking that. I know this sample from this, and everybody embracing it.
Yep.
And that's one of the things I see at the Wicked Wayz Car Clubs, at the show and ride. That's different generations, man. And how do you guys feel about the newer generation embracing you guys?
Yeah. I'm old school, man. Born in the 70s, grew up in the 80s, did my thing in the 90s. So it's you got the newer style rap, and but I'm always gonna be old school. I'm always gonna go back to my roots, what I grew up with back in the.
They embracing the culture more.
Yeah.
What was it that the law cruising they brought it back? Was it 2 years ago
2 years ago.
2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah. It was,
You guys
it was,
did it on
it was
4th Street a couple times? You
Yeah.
guys go there too?
Yeah.
4th Street? Okay.
yeah, we go to 4th Street. We're going to be there for Valentine's Day. Has a Valentine's Day cruise on 4th. That's going to be popping off. We're going to be out there too.
I might show up, man.
Yeah, it's going
I
to be.
might show up. Yeah, yeah. Me and my lady, we went last night to down 4th Street. I wanted to try every little spot, so we went to Cervecito, and then we did Amor and Tequila, and then we kind of like bar hop, and then we ended up at what's the last one that I told you about? Native Sun. We ended up in the
90s, there used to be an arcade.
Oh man.
was that?
I was at overseas.
Oh, were you? Oh shoot, man. We I had my little nephew, so we just kind of ate, and then I wanted to try Lucy's Pizza.
Oh, Lucy's, yeah.
So-
I have yet to try that pizza.
Hey, Lucy's and Santos are both bomb.
So I want to go to Santos next.
Santos is
So
better.
we might end up there on Valentine's
Lucy
Day.
got a good deal.
You should try that Cholo Tacos right there.
Tacos,
Cholo Tacos, they call it. Where's it at?
It's on 4th Street, 4th and French, I think it is.
It was a
They just
non-stop
opened up.
line.
Yeah, they just opened up.
Taco Los Cholos. We do banditos also. Have you tried banditos?
Not yet.
Oh, Bandidos, that's my joint right there. I like
Oh
that.
yeah, you're gonna like it.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We so you guys gonna be over there cruising? Do you guys know what time?
I don't know what time the thing starts. I would start off at 7 o'clock, maybe.
Okay.
You know, it could be a little. I mean, we always get there. Mm-hmm. You know, we get there 5 o'clock just to get some
spots
good
and-
spots and stuff like that. You know, because it gets packed down there.
I know. I just go straight to the parking structure.
Yeah.
There's one that I like, one parking structure. But then there's this other one. It's closer towards Broadway that they'll charge the dub to park. Yesterday, I think I paid $5.50, and I was cool with it. You know, we just ran the strip. There was actually the Frida Theater. They had a special event. I wish I knew what the event was. I would have watched some movies. I like independent
I think it was
movies.
Rocky Horror Picture Show. They used to do that a couple of times.
Is it? There was something yesterday that they were giving out awards, and
I don't know. They
I
do
was
a lot of things there.
I like it.
Squad.
I like it, man. What was it? What's it? Kukster? I mean, Renegade.
Monster Squad, they said? Oh, yeah, the 80s film? Oh, they have a lot of 80s films.
The
there.
retro stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Wicked Wayz Car Club. What are you guys' favorite cars that you guys seen out there, and you guys were really impressed? Like, what's one of the ones that stand out?
Man, hey, shout out to Mrs. Arlene and Miguel Lenchmob. They're the founders of Wicked Wayz Reno.
Yeah.
She has the sickest 63 Impala I have ever seen. She debuted at the Las Vegas Super Show. And man, the patterns on this thing,
Damn.
just from head to toe, this thing is the sickest Impala ever.
Is it?
You know, so, and Miguel Lencho's he's got a sick ass Regal too.
The
I mean,
Regal.
it's just they lock things down when they bring these two cars out. You know, but her 63 Impala, man, it's just the patterns
Pristine.
on it. It's beautiful.
Is it?
Beautiful ride. Yeah,
She has a nickname for that too, right?
Yeah, Granny Panties.
Granny Panties.
No way.
Panties.
Granny Panties.
I like it.
Yeah.
Purple.
63 Impala. You know.
I also want to thank them too.
So you want to go to Reno with me?
I ain't even been to Nevada. Of course, I want to go.
on your way back or something.
We're gonna Wicked Wayz is gonna be family, dog. So
I want to thank them for the support,
Yeah.
for guiding me, you know, for helping me out.
Yeah.
And they've been-
Wicked Wayz wouldn't be what it is without them.
Yeah.
You know,
Nah, yeah.
they
That's on the
they make it down here.
we love them.
They show support.
Absolutely. And then shout out, like I said, shout out to Jaime and Margie too. We wouldn't be where we're at either without Jaime and Margie. You know, I love both of them to death. Margie, you know, I can't call her without the first thing coming out of her mouth is I love you. You know, that's the first thing she
family.
says, you know. So yeah, shout out to Jaime, shout out to Margie, shout out to Khalifas, you know, Reno. And yeah, man, we love everybody.
Yeah, so April 11th, is there gonna be some gear for sale or?
Well, we're not sure. We're right now because we still got a couple months to go, so we're still trying to do the promotion end of it. We're trying to get everything locked down. You know, just the little details and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So I know we're gonna have some event shirts
Yeah.
and stuff, but I'm not sure how that's gonna all work out. You know.
I'm trying to get me one, dog. I'm trying to support. You know, we're gonna be in the building, but I want to show that support, man. I want to purchase one. So that's how I do it. What's one of the rides that you're like, damn, this is dope.
me in general, when I was growing up, I loved the mini truck. You know, my first car was a mini truck. It was a
Nissan.
1984 Toyota pickup.
Oh, the Toyota pickup.
Yeah, and I put a big stereo system in the back of the bed and with a blow through, you know. And ever since I just got into the mini trucks, you know, I had another 1980 pickup truck also, Toyota. And ever
Those
since
things were huge in the 80s, bro. I remember, they used to park right there on Main, and there used to be a car right there, and they would just raise their beds
and everything. Yeah, that's the thing where I got involved, you know. And then when I started driving the Blazer, I just fell more in love about it because the compact, you know, like the space in there, you know.
Yeah,
but,
and you can make it work with the sound.
Yeah, so basically,
Man,
and just fell in love with it.
Tracks.
And then but before the Blazer, I had a Tahoe, like a 2007, but when it breaks down, it still goes, you know. It doesn't. It's not like one of those Fords where you gotta fucking fix it right away or something, you know.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I love Chevy, you know. Chevy, so I decided to get a S10 Blazer.
Chevy is definitely a lowrider culture car.
Yeah, it keeps it going, you know. Even though it has that little, you gotta fix here and there. You gotta fix it later, you know. But it'll still go. But
I know,
it's an easy
Quick
fix.
question: in your car club, the guys who collect cars, they have their preferences. Do they have them based on their, say for instance, one of them has a lowrider and it keeps it simple based on the painting, or there's some that are really, really complex on their painting, like the glittering and all that stuff. You guys have a variety of car collectors like that, or is it like all you guys have a certain philosophy of what you guys have to keep up?
We got there's every car club's got standards. You know, Wicked Wayz got standards. You know, I think Reno tries to have all their members shoot for the stars.
Yeah,
you know,
you can see those videos, man. Top tier videos.
Yeah, look at a car and believe that we can get that car to the highest standards that we can get it to, and that's what we shoot for.
Like show to impress.
And we're down with that. You know, so it's like me picking up the Monte Carlo. Hey, told them, hey, give me a year and a half. And
I like what they do with the
get
lights.
in the show.
Yeah.
You know,
I've seen it, man. Has anybody done an electric car yet? How they'll get a classic car and they'll revamp the inside to make it into an electric.
I think I've seen a Tesla one, but
a Tesla.
Yeah, Tesla with like wire wheels. But recent, I think it was an accident and he hasn't popped out lately. Yeah.
I've seen Priuses out there.
Oh yeah, Prius too.
On bags.
Yeah.
On bags.
I've seen cats do like they'll make their Mustang into an electric car, like a 77 conversion.
Yeah, I think I've seen a classic car before. Cruising that it was silent. There was no noise. I'm like, I was wondering if maybe it was electric or something like that.
I believe Volkswagen, like the Volkswagen, scene, they have a lot of those electrics,
My homeboy, he's from La Puente. He has a B-Dub. He's part of that club, and they go to Baja, I believe. They go down to Baja California, and they have like this big event. So B-Dubs.
Yeah.
So he's like a different thing. And where I live at, on Tuesdays, they'll have a classic car meet, and they'll shut down like the whole Rouse parking lot. And it was all like, dude, it's a trip, man. And I love it. I love to see people become a community and become a bigger. Now we're Reno, now we're IE, now we're OC, and that's Wicked Wayz, man.
Oh yeah.
So April 11th, they're starting off. Actually, February 14th, they're going to be in downtown Santa Ana cruising down 4th Street.
No, they just
Saturday.
told us that. So I live around a couple blocks over there. I'm going to walk around there and check it out.
Oh, it's going to be locked down.
Yeah. Let me park my car over there where you live.
I'll walk baby mama permits,
Let me get that
baby
before.
mama permitting, I might be allowed to. I'm not even allowed to park my own car.
Man, that's crazy how Santa Ana.
Hey, it's crazy. I just seen a hack today, dude. I'll tell you off the air, though.
Okay. Renegade's going to hook us up with a... any shouts out to the crew, everybody?
Shit,
before
man!
we sign off.
Shout out to our old ladies back here. I mean, without them and keeping us anchored and everything like that,
they're
man.
the foundation, of course. They're the foundation.
We make the physical things go, but man, the behind the scenes right here, they got it locked down for us.
Shouts out to the ladies.
I got the voice member,
Ladies' choice.
Yeah.
Choice, right?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
man.
But shout out to Wheezy.
Shouts out
We
Weezy.
love Wheezy. Shout out to Johnny.
Shout out to you for having us here,
Yeah,
Shout out to Gilbert and Nicole.
Yeah,
And shout out to Santiago.
Jason. Any shouts out, my G? Wicked Wayz.
Wicked Wayz, eh? Puro Wicked Wayz.
Puro Wicked Wayz.
Everybody come out April 11th. It's gonna be like it's kind of like a homecoming grand opening type of thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be our first annual show.
We're gonna be there, man. Even the
Representing
airplane's gonna be there, man.
That's right.
The turbulence.
There's gonna be
the
drink specials for.
Yeah, we're still working out those ends with Beals, but
Okay.
you know, I'm sure we'll have some things to look forward to on the alcohol. No outside alcohol.
Yeah, it's gonna be right
so
there.
we're just trying to keep the
support.
city off of us,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But man, bring the kids out, bring the family out,
Family friendly.
That's we're big on that. We're big on the family.
Yeah.
We want to make it a safe zone for kids. Keep any drama at home. We don't need it there.
I know.
And just come hang out with us and have a good day.
Shouts out to Blasto Streetwear is gonna be there.
Yeah.
Danny's Burning Creations.
All right.
Danny's Burning. Get your. You know what? I might work on something for Wicked Wayz. I'm gonna talk to Danny. Danny's Burning Creations. See what I could do for you guys, man.
Right on.
From the heart, from the corazon, from Still Authentic himself. So we'll see, man.
Right on.
Shouts out to you guys. Any last shouts out before we get on?
No.
No.
Shout out to Bulk Ambulance.
Oh, Falk Ambulance is going to be there. They're going to
Okay.
set up an ambulance for like the kids. They're going to
Stay hydrated.
little stickers and stuff like that. But they're going to let the kids check out like the ambulance and get to walk through the ambulance and stuff like that.
That's dope.
Fire department's right across the street.
Yeah,
so we'll see
yeah,
if we can
Santa
get them
Ana.
to come over and say what's up. But yeah, man, it's just shout out to Beals.
Yeah, shouts out to.
Thank you, Brett, for allowing us to be out there.
We're gonna make it, and hopefully it's the first of many.
Yeah.
So shouts out to you guys, man. Still Authentic, my brother Kukster, DJ West Coast Renegade.
Thanks for everybody tuning in.
Habibi.
was in the building. Shouts out to
yeah.
West Coast Renegade. Shouts out to Coffee Queen, one of our consistent listeners on Hits 101
Always
Radio.
showing love.
Always showing love.
So everybody tuned in. We got love for y'all. Show out April 11th. We're gonna be in the building. Cookster will be there with me.
Yeah.
Wicked Wayz.
Hell yeah.
Orange County Car Club is gonna be definitely in the building. We're gonna have family from Reno. We're gonna have family from the IE. It's gonna be a beautiful thing, and more to come. Still Authentic. We out this piece.
Peace out.
One.